Fiona? Oh, hi. I'm Raz. I'm your great-nephew. I mean, not that I think I'm great or anything. Just that you're my grandma's sister. And I'm here to talk you out of being evil because, you know, you're still family and all.
Family? All I see is another unruly Grulovian peasant.
Half Grulovian.
His father is a trash and he divorced from the streets.
Oh, well, that's not great.
Oh boy.
The hell? Small impact fame.
Stop hitting yourself.
Ha! Good one, Sam.
Sam?
You are no more threat than one. In my time, I have vanquished entire armies.
Ding dong! Whalogram!
I
You to meet Mental Esmeralda.
have so many questions.
Uh-oh.
So very many questions.
Careful, children.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I fear a storm is coming.
She is like full Disney villain at this point.
I am the deluge of Grulovia.
Bye, Sam!
No, no!
Let the streets be cleansed forever.
I'm not afraid of you. You're just an overgrown lust for violence and destruction. Okay, that sounded scarier than I wanted it to. But you're actually a normal part of any human mind.
I will defend Grulovia against all threats.
Oh, fuck, lady.
Lo.
Oh, God, I can't... I am bad at these dodge...
It's upon your set. Really long. Why are you? Ah! What dares block my flow?
I don't know, lady. Have you tried eating prunes?
The problem is she's all twisted up in knots. I got something that'll help you. Unwind.
Oh! No!
Ooh, that looked painful.
It's okay. I have another one.
How expensive are psychically charged yo-yos?
Go. Low.
Not like that!
Suffocate.
That one, man! Don't let her...
Oh, fucking hell.
Don't
There's
Big
the
ugly
mental
dog.
energy I need.
Back to your quilts, weakling.
Oh.
Hey, that little old lady's inside her.
Now that you've seen that, I'm afraid I can't let you leave.
Wait, what does that even mean?
It means run!
Thanks for the help, guys! I
Listen,
hope you survived that.
Part of the fight or flight complex, but you're supposed to be smaller and stay down in the primitive brain until needed.
I am the deluge of Prolong. This is my mind, not this. Feed my child.
Ah.
Swim!
God, she's got a fucking... I hate damaged sponge bosses like this. Nona!
You heard the Lady Rasputin. Let's get you away from that water.
Oh, so she wasn't betraying us. She just thought she was helping. Because she's an idiot.
Sorry, I thought you were the mole, Raz. Let me make it up to you.
Damn!
Ooh, she looks steamed.
I didn't know she was a pyromancer. That's awesome. Ow, fuck it. Oh, wrong thing. This is what I wanted.
The peasant!
Oh, she just fucked my whole day up.
Thank you for the mental energy, Cyhop.
Oh.
Oh.
Putin! There's something I have to tell you. I killed my...
Enough!
Damn!
Gisu, Norma, are you...
I feel like I'd care more about the other interns if we'd spent more time with them.
Nona, if you can hear me, this thing is not your fault. Ford's experiments opened the door and let it out at the lower brain. The Tsar and his war made it grow.
This has gone on long enough! We come down this river too far!
Cyclops, delicious, active, and
Never underestimate the power of pirate radio.
Sure, Morris. Whatever you say.
Norma came to me, upset about some terrible mistake she had made. So we put the word out on KLOB, and guess what? People were listening! At least
They
one
what?
of them. And they told the others.
Thanks, Morris.
You owe me an exclusive on-air interview for this, okay?
You got it, buddy.
Oh! That was the most gruesome death I think any of them had faced.
Marona wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh.
Lazarus shouldn't have brought her. He killed my sister.
No, that's not quite right.
No, that's not quite right.
Puddy, listen.
I killed my sister. I might not be your real grandmother. I killed my sister. But you're still my family. What's so what? I kill lots of people.
Ah, so close and yet so far.
The only thing I can offer now is everything I've got. But there's always room for one more!
Wow, Maligio is really melodramatic.
I wish I had made you bigger.
It's okay, Nona. Look behind her.
Oh,
My Crowley dug his little hole after all.
Yep, and we're gonna fill it.
Kick her into the pit!
psycho breath. Diablo, you wanted your kaiju moment. Well, you're getting it here. Ah,
At my knitting needles!
burn.
That make her mad! Concentrate, little Rasputin! Go! Rudy, go!
Feel like this is just stage 1 of the boss fight. Well, mostly. If stage 2 was kind of a cinematic stage. Feel like she would have gone over the edge with more fanfare if that was the end of it.
Nona!
Yep.
You can't get rid of me! I'm a part of her!
Big deal. Everybody's got something like you. We just know how to keep it where it belongs.
There it is. Ah, the classic Disney villain death. Falling to an invisible death somewhere far below. Aww. Finish what we started. That's the achievement I got. So the good news is the family can all learn how to swim now.
Nona! Nona!
Did we get everyone's brain back where they need to be? Ah. Who's got some sneezing powder? Do you have a funnel? Brains are far too... There's far too, like, light of a connection between people's brains and their skulls in this universe.
So that's it? Caligula gets to live out in Green Needle Gulch with Ford as if she didn't just try to kill people? Hey, it was different when I did it. It's a monster. And then... and now... I think she deserves a second chance.
And I think I deserve a vacation. My brain's been through a lot.
Oh, no you don't. I've kept this place afloat during your little nap,
And now I'm taking 2 of the 17 weeks of vacation I've saved up to lie on a beach where none of you can find me. Right
Have fun,
after
Hollis.
we take care of some important Psychonauts business. Well, are you coming or not?
Now that's leadership.
You're still in a bathrobe, dude.
Despite my best efforts, you interns have seen some really inappropriate things. But I think you've also learned a truth that every Psychonaut should know. That there are flaws in our most venerated institutions, in our heroes, and in ourselves. We all make mistakes, and we all need help sometimes.
Yeah.
We all deserve a chance.
Jesus Christ,
You've seen
girl.
us at our worst, and we've seen you at your best. And I'm proud to say, you have all graduated from the intern program.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
You are all now.
Her eyes are
officially
terrifying.
Junior agents of the Psychonauts.
Junior? I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll fucking take it. Rasputin, why are you posing? Ah, there we go. Well, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that game. Although, I feel like it might have been limited a little bit by its budget. Because this was put together, this wasn't put together on a AAA budget, of course. I feel like we could have done a lot more to get to know the other interns. I feel like that's one of the places where the game may have skimped a little bit. Because I feel like they had intended for more character development. Like, we were supposed to spend more time with each individual character, get to know their quirks, their individual powers. You know, it would have been really cool to see all of that stuff and see, like at the very end, oh god, what the hell was his name? The DJ. He was creating those little bouncy platforms, and all I could think to myself was, there's a mechanic that was meant for a boss fight, but was never actually used. And I feel like that was, I feel like it might have been something that hit the cutting room floor. Or it got carved off for DLC at some point, because God knows that's a fucking thing that happens now. I feel like this game is more consistent than the first one, but when the first one peaked, it really peaked. This game doesn't have that. Yeah. There were definitely moments in the first game that were really just out of this world and really unique and different in a way that this game wasn't quite. And I feel like we, I'm trying to think here if there's any loose ends that I can think of. I don't think there are. I think they've tied up pretty much all of the, well, aside from the vague hint at future developments based entirely upon the fact that Raz's great-grandfather was named Lazarus. You don't give a character the name Lazarus without intending to resurrect them at some point, as I said about 10 minutes ago. I feel like they had a lot of great ideas here. I feel like they just didn't have the budget to properly explore them. I feel like the game, to a certain degree, was let down by the fact that it was 3D platforming. 3D platforming will always be very difficult to properly execute on, just because the 3D environment doesn't lend itself to precision platforming as well as the 2D environment does. I liked the new psi powers. I wish they had given them to us a little earlier, especially those fucking mail slots that just pissed me off to my core for 3/4 of the game until I finally got the power associated with it. I feel like the character designs were good, but a bit more human in this one. They were definitely not afraid in the first game to just be barely human. I mean, you look back at, like, the bully from the first game, and that kid looked like a fucking zombie with a red afro. I mean, he and Dogen looked like if you took off his little tinfoil hat, you would find exposed brain underneath. So I figured they dialed it back a little bit, I guess is what I'm saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love seeing anything out of Double Fine Productions because I am a huge fan of Tim Schafer, and I'm always happy to see him doing more work. Oh, look at this. Let me see if Poonam Basu. Oh, cool. Oh, Jack Black was the brain in a jar. That's awesome. Steve Blum, HQ Agent Crenshaw, and the Snake Cop. Yep. Let's see if any other names I recognize. I'm bad at remembering. Oh, Erika Ishii! I love her. HQ Maintenance Brian and Motherload Worker. Neat. I would love to work with her someday. She seems really nice. Alexis Lezen. I would love to see more about Helmut Fullbear. I just want Helmut... Oh, Yuri Lowenthal, of course. Wow, he had a lot. You know, I fucking love the character of Helmut Fullbear, and I want nothing but the best for him because he's amazing. Wow. Quite an expansive... It's amazing how expansive the voice cast is, despite the fact that there were... I'm just amazed at how many different characters there were that apparently I paid no attention to. Wow. Damn. Oh, wow. Anna Vocino did a lot. Kari Walgren. How do you decide that one person gets to do 8 voices and one person gets to do 1? Maybe it's a... Elijah Wood was Nick Johnsmith. Holy shit, how did I not recognize Elijah Wood's voice? That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know he was in this. That's so cool. Helmet is kind of a loose end. His body is still missing. Yes, it is. I'm assuming we're about to get that cleared up in a post-credit scene. That's my theory anyway. I would love to see an expansion pack come out for this that explores like more, like maybe if you get to go around and do work with all of the interns now that they're actual agents, like you have a mission to go on with each of them or something that can introduce all sorts of like plot threads and stuff that could be the basis for the next game or something. Just no more 3D or no more Vive games, please. Those of us with limited wallets would greatly appreciate it if you didn't like make games exclusive for fucking 3D setups that we can't afford. Exparis. I have no idea what that is. Oh, testing. Great music though. I thought the sound design and music was amazing. The songs were a lot of fun. Despite the fact that you listen to that Welcome to My Mind song so much, it only barely started to grate on my nerves. And of course the God, what were they called? Not Sensory Overload. What the fuck was their name? The band, Helmet's band. Their song was just fantastic. Very, very classic 60s trippy psychedelic rock, which I'm always a huge fan of old style rock. But yeah, a lot of fun. This is what bothered me. This is one thing that bothered me. Is this, we did nothing to establish the history and circumstances of Grulovia pre-deluge. I feel like we're just expected to assume that Raz is right in talking about the country and talking about the people's relationship to the Tsar. I feel like we're meant to project it a little onto modern-day Russia, what with the unanimous consent for the eternal president. So I don't think that's... I didn't like that we didn't get a chance to sort of see for ourselves the circumstances of the Grulovian peasantry. I feel like they wanted to make Nick from the mailroom. I feel he was supposed to be basically a Trump bro. Basically a spoiled rich kid who wants what he wants and wants it now, and the slightest bit of inconvenience is seen as adversity and is seen as actively an active attack on you rather than simply, the chips falling where they fall. And I felt like that characterization really came through, but again, everything to do with Grulovia really felt rushed. It felt like either money or time ran out. And I don't think this one was this one Kickstarted? I can't remember if this one was I think this one was Kickstarted. Oh yeah, Cosmic Eye, Smell the Universe. Yeah. It was a Jack Black song. Of course it was a good song. It was being sung by Jack Goddamn Black. That makes perfect sense now. It was Kickstarted. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought so. Controller's been disconnected. Yes, the credits are a little long, game. I recognize that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming it made Welcome to My Mind, The Beauty of My Mind, performed by the High Fives. I feel tardy music. Interesting. Production babies! Yay! Team would like to thank Mr. Pants, Sam, Paul, and Paul, the entire Chang family, from the looks of things, the Distorted Travesty Discord, my mom, aka Idea Bank, Family, Cosmic, Pilot, and Colby. Oh, this is probably going to go on for a while, I imagine. But, yeah. I feel, again, that's my final thoughts on it is, a great game, really enjoyed it, and ultimately felt like it ran out of something. Time or money or will or something, I don't know. And just left a couple things on the cutting room floor, unfortunately, that aren't good enough to really be sequel bait, but just made the game feel like there were a couple of gaps that needed filling, if that makes sense. And we never really figure out what exactly the Tsar did to corrupt her, to turn her into Maligula. And again, that's something I would like to know. I would have liked to understand what was done to her to turn her into Maligula. From this supposedly really nice woman, this nice, kind, innocent woman that Ford knew before she left. And oh yeah, the backers. Here is where it's going to go forever. Just all the names. W.J. Figbacker. I'm gonna see if I can spot any really funny names. Nat A.K., Muhammad Al-Farez. I wonder how many of these people are 30-something fans of the Monkey Island series like I am. Just I. Just 3. Also, K was apparently a backer. The entire Arnold clan. Wow, that is a lot of backers. They did really make a lot of money for this, but no matter how... I mean, even though they did make a significant amount of money, it seems, it It's still not quite AAA money. The only other thing I would say was a bit for me was I felt like on a couple of occasions I went to places I wasn't supposed to yet, and I feel like the game didn't know what to do with me when I did. Like when I went to the Forgotten Forest ahead of time, because my exploration instincts kicked in, and the Forgotten Forest was just kind of there. And then as soon as I went there during the proper time, suddenly, you know, cutscenes, I'm getting caught in traps, and, you know, all sorts of interesting things were happening. And I feel like they could have done something else to indicate to me to come back later. I don't know. Oh, pardon me. Wow, this just goes on, doesn't it? Waldegg. Very nice. Nice name. Mason, Brady. I'm going to skip the rest of this. I'm done watching this crawl of names. Alright, let's see the post-credits scene. Oh, I get my...
I know I graduated the intern program and all, but I'll bet if I snuck in a little extra credit work, that would really irritate Norma.
Ah! Gotcha. So we are now in... Okay, so there's no... Continue exploring the mental and physical worlds. Yeah, it's no longer a... there's no post-credit scene. It's just post-game fuckabouts, basically. Which I'm sure will be fun, and I'll go ahead and just... I'll probably do this on my own. But we are going to be done from here. We are done with Psychonauts 2. We may return someday if they do release DLC. I will, you know, try to 100%. I'm going to try and 100% this in my free time. We'll see. But thank you so much for joining me, guys. I will return. Probably going to wait till next Friday to return. I believe next we'll be doing the DLC for Breath of the Wild, which I do hope you guys can join me for, since I did enjoy Breath of the Wild. I've been grinding out costume upgrades for Link. So by the time we come back next Friday, all of my stuff should be fully upgraded, so there's no need to gather anything. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. I hope you had fun. I know I did. And until I see you again, have a good one, and stay safe out there.